Hello, hi, namaskar to everyone. See, my dear children, we have already completed 16 problems in BRS. In this particular session, we are going to learn the 17th class of BRS. This question is being asked in CA Foundation in the year of January 2025. See, after this, I go for another recent batch, May 2025. After this, I go for preparation of adjusted cash book along with the BRS. That is your last session of BRS, my dear kids. Okay, fine. Let us see the problem. This question was asked in Jan 2025 for 10 marks. From the following information, prepare a bank reconciliation statement as on 30th June 2024. Now, when your accounts are being closed on 30th June 2024, before starting the problem, please remember cash book, debit side, we have a receipt, credit side, there is a payment. As far as the passbook is concerned, in the debit side, we have a payments, on the credit side, we have a receipt. Fine, see my dear kids regarding the first point of the problem. The bank column, what is telling? The bank column of the cash book was overdrawn. In bank column of which book? Cash book. Overdrawn means what? Payment. So in cash book there is a overdraft. In cash book there is a payment. Cash book payment means what balance? It is of credit balance to the extent of 24,768. As it is a first transaction, we know very well from the class 1 that the transaction is to be recorded in the same place. I mean, it is to be recorded on the credit place of your BRS. So let us write, what is that? A first point, bank overdraft as per which book? Cash book. Overdraft means payment, cash book means it is of credit side. We have to take it on the credit side only, 24,768. I hope you understood, right? Now let me move on to the next transaction of the problem. Bank charges means what? Payment amounting to rupees 350 had not been entered in the cash book. What do you mean by that? Not entered in the cash book means no payment in cash book. When, my dear kids, it is of no payment in cash book, it is to be taken on the same side because the entry is not recorded. Am I right? So now let us write the point number 2. Bank charges not recorded in which book? Cash book. It is of how much? Bank charges means payment. Not recorded in cash book means no payment in cash book, no credit in cash book. So it is to be taken on the credit side. See what happens to the next transaction in the problem. Checks amounting to rupees 88,678 issued means what? Payment. When they are issued before 30th June means before closing our books of accounts, but had not yet presented for payment to the bank. Not yet presented to bank. What do you mean by not yet presented to bank? It means no payment in the passbook. Now, my dear kids, no payment in the passbook means what? No debit in the passbook. So where I should take? Supposed to be taken in the debit side only. That is the point number what? Third. Checks issued not presented to bank. Issued means payment. Not presented to bank means no payment in passbook. That means no debit in the passbook. So we have to take it on the debit side, 88,678. Right? See the next point of the problem. One payment, what is talking about? One payment 4590 was recorded in the cash book. Recorded in the cash book as if there is a no bank column. कितना बहुत अच्छा सेंटेंस है ये. बोल रहे कैश बुक में रिकॉर्ड हुआ, कैश बुक में तो रिकॉर्ड हुआ, बट उधर बैंक कॉलम ही नहीं है. See, BRS consider what? It consider bank column, but as if there is no bank column at all. ಉದರ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ ಹಿ ನಹಿ ಹೈ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಮಾಡಿದಾನೆ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಬುಕ್ನಲ್ಲಿ, ಆದರೆ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಬುಕ್ಕಲ್ಲಿ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಮಾಡೋ ಮುಂದೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಕಾಲಮೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಮೀನ್ ದಟ್? ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಮೀನ್ ಬೈ ದಟ್? It is a lot of confusion creating point. Many students will come to conclusion that entered in the cash book. Bullshit. It's a totally bullshit, because not entered in cash book at all. Sir, how come you say that there is a no entry in cash book? Because makla, there is a no bank column. Because BRS considers only bank column. He is telling that as if there is a no bank column. What do you mean by that? Though it is entered in the cash book, we can come to conclusion that no entry in the cash book because of the absence of the bank column. Without the bank column nahi hai, iske vaste kya likhna hame? So payment means what? Payment only. No bank column means no payment in which book? Cash book. See, this is your cash book or receipt under payment. He is telling that as if there is a no payment. No payment means no credit. So किधर लेना? Credit side ही लेना. कितना amount लिखना अब? What is the point number 4, right? That is one payment recorded in cash book as if there is no bank column. What do you mean by that? Payment means payment only. As if there is a no bank column means we can say that no payment in cash book. No payment in cash book means no credit in cash book. So where we have to take? Supposed to take in the credit side 4,950. Fine. See the next concept. Company paid 15,500 to a creditor. Company paid, ये तो पेमेंट हुआ. क्या हुआ? पेमेंट हुआ to a creditor, that to be creditor. Fine. And received a cash discount of 2%. Oh, we have received a cash discount of 2%. What is the 2% of this 15,500? The cash discount comes to rupees 310. कितना होता कैश डिस्काउंट? 310 होता. The cashier erroneously entered gross amount in the bank column of the cash book. Cashier recorded what? Gross amount. See, cashier recorded in cash book kitna? They have recorded 15,500. But how much is recorded in the passbook after subtracting a discount? Discount of how much? 310. Take the calci. Out of 15,500, you subtract 310. It comes what? 15,190 is recorded where? In the passbook. Why? Because the company paid the check of only 15,190 but recorded by the cashier as a gross amount in the cash book. So in cash book 15,500 is payment. In passbook 15,190 is a payment. So what happens here? Overpayment in cash book by rupees 310. Overpayment in cash book means over credit in cash book. Over credit means where we have to take? We have to take it in opposite side. That is, we have to take it in debit side. With an amount of how much? 310. Shall we make the entry now? See what happened. Here the which point it is? Point number 5. Overpayment in cash book. Overpayment in cash book means over debit credit in cash book. We have to take it in debit side. It is an amount of rupees 310. Okay. Then next, the sixth point. What actually they have stated in sixth point. A debit, क्या बोल रहे हैं उन्हें? Debit. Debit मतलब where we have to take? We have to take directly in the credit side. That's all. That's all. But for students' sake, I am reading the next concept. A debit of 5,700 appeared in the bank statement for an unpaid check. Check is not paid, means check is dishonored, which had been returned, means return means dishonor, already I told you. Unpaid means return, return means dishonor. Marked out of date. Why it is being dishonored? Because the date is already expired. The check had been redated. When the check is expired, another check is issued mentioning a new date by the customer and paid into bank. What do you mean by that? Paid into bank. Paid into bank means a deposit. When it is paid into bank? Again on 8th July. By my dear children, the accounts are closed on 30th June. Checks is deposited into bank on 8th July. It means what? No receipt in passbook in June. No receipt in passbook means in passbook. Receipts comes on the credit side, payments on the debit side. Now he is telling that no receipt in the passbook in the month of June. In the month of June there is a no receipt. No receipt means no credit. So where we have to take? We have to take it on the credit side. This is the detailed answer, my dear kids. But shortcut answer here only. A debit. Oh, debit hai. अब किधर लेना हमें? Credit side. See, if you read the shortcut, answer is correct. If you go for long reading, then also answer is correct. Try to understand. Okay. Now we can write a debit in the bank statement. What? Debit in the what? Bank statement. Debit means debit side है. किधर लेना हम? Credit side में लेना. कितना लेना amount? 5,700. That's all. If you read complete sentence also the answer is correct. If you read the shortcut, then also the answer is correct. Right? Please try to understand that. See the next one. What happened? This completes, right? Point number 7. See there. Checks deposited. Deposited means what? A receipt into bank. But not yet cleared. Not yet cleared means what? Who is supposed to clear the check? Who is supposed to collect the check? It's only the banker, right? Not yet cleared means no receipt in which book? Passbook. See, no receipt in passbook. Passbook debit payment, credit receipt. No receipt in passbook means no receipt in passbook. Means no credit in passbook. So where we have to take? We have to take it on the credit side only, right? So now let us write the point number 7. Checks deposited into bank but not cleared. Who is having a right to clear? It's whose duty to clear the check? It's a duty of banker, right? Deposited means receipt. Not cleared by bank means no receipt in passbook, no credit in passbook. So we have to take it on the credit side. What is the amount of the check? 45,789. Am I right? 45,789. Let us move on to the next concept, my dear kids. Dividend of rupees 1,980 collected by the bank. What do you mean by collected? Receipt where in the passbook but not recorded in the cash book. What he is telling? But not recorded in the cash book means what? No receipt in cash book. See, this is your cash book. Debit side may receipt, credit side may payment. As if he is telling that no receipt in cash book means what? No debit in cash book. So where we have to take? We have to take it on the same side, on the debit side only. That is point number 8. What actually the sentence is? Dividend collected by the bank but not recorded in cash book. So my dear kids, collected means receipt, not recorded in cash book means no receipt in cash book, no debit in cash book. So where we have to take? We have to take it in the debit side only with an amount of rupees 1980. Right? See the next one. An amount of rupees 2340 wrongly collected by the bank to company account for which no details are available. Details are not at all available. See, wrongly collected. Wrongly collected means a receipt. Receipt in whom? By the banker. Receipt in which book? Receipt in passbook. Receipt in passbook means it is of credit in passbook. When it is already credited, we have to take it in what side? Opposite side. That is on the debit side we have to take. Did you understood? Wrongly collected by the bank means wrong receipt in the passbook, wrong credit in the passbook. So we have to take it in debit side. Now the entry is point number 9. Wrongly collected by the bank. Collected means a receipt, by the bank means in passbook. Wrong credit in passbook, so we have to take it in the debit side. Amount is 2340. Fine, did you understood? Now shall we move on to the next point? See what is there in the problem. On June 25, the credit side, what side? Credit side of the bank column has a overcost. So credit side it is overcost. When it is overcost, take it in opposite side. Where we have to take? Opposite side. Opposite side means where we have to record? We have to record it in debit side. Where we have to record? We have to take it in debit side. Because we know very well, overcost means take it in opposite side. Undercost means take it in same side. So let us write point number 10. That is what? Credit side of which book it is? Credit side of what? Bank column of the cash book. Credit side of cash book over cost. Credit over cost. Take it in opposite side. Opposite side means we have to take it in debit side. 6789 dash. Now you see the next point. Do we have any other adjustment? No, that's all. Now you close, my dear kids. Find out the total. Use a calci. Work out the total of debit. It comes to 1,97,000. Credit side comes to 81,197. Now you find out the difference. What side is less? Credit balance as per, see, you started with which book? Cash book. Now we have to end with passbook. कितना आता अमाउंट? Subtract करो both. That is 1,89,000 minus 81,197. Your answer will be how much? 18,900. So this is how we have to do the solution. This completes the question of January 25. In the next video, I take May 25, the last paper. Okay. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye, my dear kids.